Hello, this is Seth from Northland Dodge in Prince George. I apologize about the wind, but today we're taking a look at the 2016 Chrysler 200C. Under the hood we have a 3.6 V6 engine and a 9-speed transmission. Now let's take a look around. As you can see, the 200C comes with some very nice rims as well as some mud and snow tires. And up here we do have heated exterior mirrors for those mornings when the frost just won't go away. Under the hood here we have a very beautiful looking V6 6.7 liter engine. It is very well put in there, all that stuff. In the back we do have a ton of trunk space, just lots. Underneath here you pull up this tab and you do have your spare tire. If you need to, you can push those seats forward and have even more space. Okay, let's get on inside. We got our keys here. If you press this guy twice, it does unlock all the doors. That one's to lock. 2 presses of that one and it does open up the trunk, and 2 presses of that guy and it does start up. It does have a remote start, but it does have the keyless go, so all you gotta do is you gotta put your hand in there, it unlocks automatically and you jump in. On the door here we do have the door controls, so we have the lock and unlock, the window lock. It has power windows as well as power mirrors. Over here we do have the light control, so we got auto, high beam, low beam, and then we have the dimmer and brightener for the inside, as well as a button to open up the trunk there. Over here we do have the turning signals as well as adjustments. And on this side here we do have the controls for the windshield wipers. Okay, to start up the 200C, all you gotta do is you put your foot on the brake, have the key with you, and you press the button. Perfect. Okay, taking a look here, we have our speedometer and our odometer, as well as in the middle there you have all sorts of different options. So you can do your speedometer, you can set up your screen differently, you can do messages, you can see what station you're on audio, as well as you can do your trip info, fuel economy, all sorts of different stuff, all from your steering wheel, which is great, as well as answer and hang up calls, and there's your voice recognition. Over here we do have our setup for our cruise control, and you might notice that we have paddle shifters back here if you did want to go into manual, which is pretty fun. Moving over here we have the center console, and we have all sorts of different stuff. So we can go AM and FM as well as Sirius XM. This vehicle does also come with a year of Sirius, so that's awesome. You also got your media if you want to set up your phone through Bluetooth or whatever your media device was. Then you also have controls for your heated seat and heated steering wheel, as well as a mirror dimmer, and your passenger seat also has heated seats. There's all sorts of different apps you can access as well as your climate control. So the 200C does also come with navigation, which is super nice because you can just see where you're going, and that helps a lot. I use it in my car all the time. Down here you have your other controls, so this is for your climate control. So higher and lower, cold and hot, AC, circulation. It does have a front and a back defroster, as well as this is your tuner and your volume up. You can also turn the screen off up here if it is too bright. I know driving sometimes at night it gets a little bit bright, as well as you can turn your traction control off and you can go back. This one turns your stuff to auto, so it can tell you if you're too cold or too warm. This is your gear shift. All you gotta do is put your foot on the brake and you just turn it. And there you go, that's how you do it. And it does have a standard setting. You gotta push it in and then turn it, and it will warn you that it is on. You have your parking brake here. It is an electric parking brake, so all you gotta do is press the button, pull it back, and there you go, now you're in park. In the middle here we have our cup holders as well. If you press this button and pull back, you have tons of storage down there, and you also have a USB plug-in and an aux cord plug-in, as well as a 12-volt plug-in down there if you need to charge things. You can also, if you lift up this console here, you have more storage down there. As well, you do have additional storage underneath your center console here for what you might need. As well as you got your glove box, of course, which has tons of room in it. Moving around to the back, let's take a look. So on the door here, they do have their control over their windows, as well as there is a lot of leg room back here. You can also pull this center guy down, and they have cup holders, as well as a little bit of storage back there if they do need it. You can also open this guy here, and you can reach into the back if you did need to. Also up here, we do have a garage door opener, which is really nice. You just have to program it to your garage door. As well as over here, we have our sunglass holder, of course, and we have our lights. And then we also have our controls for our, where is it? There it is, for our sunroof. And it is a huge sunroof, and that is so nice. Lots of natural light coming in there. Well, that wraps up my walk around video, the 2016 Chrysler 200C. If you want to come and take a closer look or have some questions, come on down to Northland Dodge in Prince George. See you later.